Hello, everyone. So, beautiful Friday for doing things. Let's immediately go into an interesting little game on the PlayStation Network called The Book of Regrets. Well, let's figure out a name. Let's go simple. Mm-hmm. Just on manners of just in case for copyright, we'll lower that up quite a bit. Hmm. I should actually just do some form of light reading, but meh. Nah, let's try it. Well, you swivel around. In the dark, you still can't see anything. You burst out of the cell to get away from whatever made that sound. You run for what feels like an eternity until you crash face first into a wall. Like a blonde person. You stumble back onto the ground, still unaware of your surroundings. Your hand lands on something cold and stiff. The smell of rot wafts into your nose. Ew! Did I hit a dead body? Did I hit a dead body? You need to get out of here. You get up, groping the wall brick by brick. You move a few feet to your right and then to your left, and realize that there are two pathways. Will you go to the right or to the left? I'll go to the left. You run down the hallway to your left. Eventually, a glimmer of light comes into view. As you approach the light, you begin to hear rushing water. Is it really that easy? The white light is soon revealed as a small crack in the wall, covered in ivy, barely big enough for you to fit through. As you place your hand on the edge of the crack, you hear a scream from behind you. Ah! I can do better. Your heart pounds as you hurry through the crevice, furiously swiping at the ivy to get through the passage. As you inch your way through the crevice, swiping at the ivy with your bare hands, you hear rushing water. You squeeze out of the crevice to find yourself in a cave. A dank smell overpowers your senses. Before you is an enormous waterfall. The water gushes down into a seemingly bottomless chasm. Small rays of sunlight glitter in through a crack in the rocky ceiling. As you fully emerge from the ivy-begotten path, you spot a white-cloaked figure standing at the edge of the cliff. If you're going to face him, now would be the time. So, that'd be funny and evil. Yell to get the figure's attention or sneak around the area. Let's go your typical thing of yell to get the figure's attention. You call over to the figure. The white cloak sways as the figure turns in your direction. He turns slowly until he is completely facing you. The cloak covers him almost entirely. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. His hood obscures most of his face in shadows. There's no telling who or what this man could be. He begins to walk towards you slowly. You're frozen in place. The cloaked man stops.
Diamonds, 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 diamonds.
Okay, so he's just pretty much a guy from Minecraft. Okay. You tell him you have no diamonds. The strange man inches towards you again, but abruptly stops.
Fine. Diamonds?
Crazy person. Got it. Shouldn't have touched him. Despite his strange mannerisms, this man seems to be no threat to you. You decide it's best to leave him alone for now. You turn around, and a beam of light reflects into your eyes. How awkwardly convenient. A worn knife rests on the ground. You walk over to examine it. It's nothing special, but you can easily take this around with you. Now that your mind is clear, a few more things seem to be in this cavern than you initially realized. Behind the waterfall, you spot a hidden entryway. To your left, a weathered golden door sits with a raindrop-like shape in the center. And strangely, a small indent is on the door's right, but as it's over the chasm, you won't be able to reach it that easily. You step towards the cliff once again. This time notice that directly underneath you sits a small ledge that leads to another pathway in the wall. You spend a few more minutes taking a look around the room, but nothing seems to be of note. What will you do now? Waterfall. Heading into the passage behind the waterfall, you eventually find yourself at a wooden door. A church. You walk into what appears to be a small chapel. Red carpet lines the floor in front of the stage. There's a door on either side of the room. You don't hear anything as you walk along the aisles of pews, but you don't feel entirely alone. I don't know if I should actually yell, because that last one was weird. Nah, I'm gonna be loud for this one. You call out, but the chamber remains silent. You stop in the middle of the room to look around. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Suddenly, you feel a chill on your shoulder. You turn around to see a bizarre figure before you. With wings and no face, it's difficult to tell what exactly it is. Yeah, that could be a few things, and this could go into scare tactics or of just creepy angelic vibes. Either way, SCP, I hope you are not in here.
Greetings.
Well, that'd be an interesting first death. Just to punch the thing before I even know what it is.
I am the Angel of Death. I control the life force of all living things.
Good to know, and glad I didn't punch you, because I would have punched death in the face. Wow. The Angel of Death lowers its head and seems to look directly at you.
I will give you the chance to redeem yourself. Should you accept my task, that is.
Yeah, we know it's the Angel of Death, but we're gonna try and attack it anyway, right? No. What's the task?
Your task is to successfully complete a trial of my own design. Should you do so, you will prove yourself worthy of the life granted to you.
So, just like in many, many other stories, Death likes playing video games. No. Plays video games, then I'd be wondering which one it would be, but... The Angel of Death floats towards the pews.
Many have failed, few have succeeded. However, your personality and actions are what will ultimately grant you the ability to succeed or fail.
It seems your disposition and the decisions you make will play a role in whether or not you can overcome this test. The Angel of Death's words seem manipulative.
Consider this. How can any human truly know anything? How do you know you're standing here in my presence? How do you know you even exist?
And this is where it comes to be one of those other religions. Christianity says, I think, that the devil convinced man he didn't exist. So, can I call this two sides, same coin? The Angel of Death shifts its direction towards the stained glass window.
Humans often perceive life the way they wish it to be. Reality is irrelevant, if there is such a thing at all. Humans will do whatever they can to ignore the truth.
Is what the Angel of Death saying true? You contemplate the meaning of its words.
Now then, we will start with a few questions. Are you ready?
I'm almost feeling like this is going to be a recurring theme here to constantly just give the option of attacking him. I'm not going all Cinderella.
Excellent.
The Angel of Death hovers over to the pulpit and then slightly lowers itself as if sitting.
I will now ask you a series of important questions. Please answer honestly to achieve the best results for your personality.
You await the first question.
How much do you regret?
Honestly, I actually don't have regrets. Because if you regret one thing that happened in the past, that tends to mean that you regret everything from that point onwards until present day. So, say you regret of having that extra bowl of ice cream before bed when you were 6 years old. That can have a complete butterfly effect until where you're currently at. You could be someone completely different. Yeah, I should stop thinking in paradoxes. But it's kind of where I'm at.
Very well. If you were to fight, how would you do so?
This is based on, well, these are your typical fight or flight options. But this, I think, is completely situational. That, if there's a whole bunch of bad guys all around, or people that are just murderers, rapists, thieves, etc., etc., I'd protect myself. If it was others that were innocents, I'd save them first. Because, well, you're innocent, like, you know, kids are generally. Not 100% all kids are completely innocent, yes, I know. But, for the most part, yeah. I'll go with the sacrifice myself.
Interesting. Would you change the past if you could?
That's where the whole no regrets thing comes back into play. Because if I had regrets, I would go back in time. But, nah.
Would you change the future if possible?
That one's a different story. Because every minute of every day we're changing the future. Just for being in it. But yeah, let's try the fewer problems better.
I see. So, how would you face death?
The smart-ass remark I cannot help but do at this moment.
Very funny.
You're welcome.
Just answer the question.
Dang. And here I was hoping to get away with that. Well, I'm sure of what to happen. The Angel of Death descends from the stage. It lands, facing you. See, it says it, but yet it's a male that's voicing it, and obviously... Well, then again. No, the muscle tissues actually prove it also of it being completely male. Meh.
I believe that about concludes the questions I had for you. If I may ask, how are you feeling?
Well, it's the Angel of Death. And if we're going into insanity, we might as well just be confident about it.
I understand. Now, as for your true task...
The Angel of Death brings its hands together. A bright light blinds you. Hey, a Staff of Confidence. Nice. I've got a crescent in. Out of the light appears a white staff with a yellow crescent moon on its end. The Angel of Death hands it to you.
This is the Staff of Confidence. It holds the willpower of humans who have achieved the most grandiose of goals.
Well, okay. The staff seems powerful enough.
If you are curious about the purpose of the staff, I have granted it to you so that you may prove your self-assurance.
Could have given me a samurai sword if I have to fight things.
As you now wield the Staff of Confidence, it is your duty to add your memories of great accomplishment to it. Throughout the complex, you will find several glowing orbs. Each of these will add great power to the Staff of Confidence. However, they often come through a trial or at some other price.
As you hold the staff, the yellow moon on the end begins to glow. You feel immense power flowing through your veins. It's overwhelming. You feel like you could do anything. How can it get stronger than this, I ask?
The powers at play affect more than you could ever imagine. It is not left up to my discretion to disclose that information.
You don't know, and you know it. What could the Angel of Death mean by the powers at play? Well, in those mannerisms, it could be powers of B, the Fates, Destiny. Nice game. Your body does not feel physically stronger, but you can sense the magical power now within you. Ooh, I can sling spells now.
Nevertheless, it is time to depart. It is now your duty to find the orbs and prove your strength. Good luck. I wish the best for you.
He sounded so enthusiastic right there. The Angel of Death vanishes. No trace remains of his existence with the exception of the staff you hold in your hands. You find yourself alone in the chapel. You look to the doors on either side of the room. Crashing water can be heard from the left. The door on the right seems quiet, but you can faintly hear the clash of metal. The hall on the left also has a metal door. There's also a strange crescent shape on the red carpet. Is this merely decorative, or is there a purpose behind it? Lastly, you notice a wall on one side of the room that looks out of place. There's a lot to see here in the church. Apparently. Investigate. I'm in the room anyway, right? You examine the crescent shape on the carpet. There's something about this symbol. There's a lot to see here in the church. Okay, so that was nothing. Investigate the window. You step up onto the stage and begin to examine the stained glass behind the stolen pulpit. It's actually quite beautiful. The intricate details suggest this work took some time to complete. There are a few missing pieces, though. You notice some shards of stained glass on the ground. However, it seems one more piece is needed to repair the window. Okay. You step onto the wooden platform and examine the pulpit. On top of it rests a stone tablet with writing engraved into it. You decide to read some of it. Humanity's long list of regrets began with the murder of a cherished brother. To mark this calamity, a tome was fashioned with the purpose of recording this and any other deplorable acts, and so became the Book of Regrets. Huh. Each new regret invigorated the book. The tome, becoming a beacon for all human sorrow, grew in power. It was intended as a tool to teach, but all power begets abuse. When one first wielded the Book of Regrets for his own sake, he struck down his fellows and spread suffering to all but himself. In order to combat this cruelty, a sister artifact was constructed, the Staff of Confidence. A conduit for the positive energy of human beings was brandished by another to oppose the book. The staff shone brightly, and its powers of light ended the chaos. After the battle, the weapons were entrusted to a just angel to ensure their powers would not plague humanity again. Oh great, so I'm gonna be the Lightbringer of Chaos. Why am I having a flashback of Anima Gate of Memories now? Okay. Check the metal door. You walk towards a metallic door on your left. It seems to be shut tight, but a small panel sits directly next to it. You're not exactly sure how it functions, but you decide to press a few buttons on it anyways. Okay. After a couple of seconds, the door opens, raising itself to the ceiling. You can see an old control room inside. You walk back to the middle of the church. Why did I not just immediately go in there? You walk into the control room. Let's play with some buttons. This is not a control room. You walk into a cold room with concrete floors and industrial walls. Compared to the church, the small size of the room almost makes you feel trapped. A single light bulb hanging from the ceiling illuminates the small space. Cobwebs fill every corner, and a thick layer of dust blankets the entire room. It appears as though it has been abandoned for some time. In the corner of the room, you see a control panel with an array of buttons. You walk over to it. Most of the buttons have numbers on them, but it isn't immediately clear what they all do. You notice the red light above the device. It's off right now, but it appears to be an alarm. To your left, you see a door to another room, but it's blocked by some thick cobwebs. A sign displaying Department 32 is on the wall next to it. To your right rests a large paneled metal door with the number 19 spray painted on it. Although there is a panel of some sort connected to it, it seems to be inactive. Additionally, there is a metallic flip switch directly behind you. Otherwise, there's not much to do here. What will you do? Let's look at the door. You walk over to the door with the spray-painted 19. Seems there's a panel to the left of it, but it's deactivated. You try pressing the buttons on it, but they don't do anything. What could the 19 stand for on this door? The only other number you see in this room is the 32 on the department sign. Use control panel. Make you can press some buttons on it. Let's see. That might be helpful. Alright. 1, 9, 3, 2. Nope. 3, 2, 1, 9. Ha ha! Whoa, wait, what? You hear the sound of a metal door rising. You look to your right. The door with the spray painted 19 is rising. As the door opens, a rush of heat enters into the cold control room. You glance into the new room, where you see a large furnace and many barrels. As you turn your back to the opening, you feel as though someone is watching you. Oh, come on, Angel of Death! Really? Button with a hole in it? You walk to the control panel and notice a button with a hole in it. It's a slit about the size of your knife. You jam your knife into the gap. You feel a rumble, then begin to twist your knife to the side until it clicks. A sound resonates from the church. Maybe you should check it out. You walk back to the center of the room. Okay then. Let's check this thing. Spiderweb covering the door is so thick that it blocks the view into the room. You brush your hand against the web, expecting it to dissipate. However, it's much tougher than one would expect. Doesn't seem like you'll be able to just brush this one away. What should you do? I'll walk away for a moment. Into the furnace! You walk into the heat-filled furnace. That's gonna kill me, isn't it? I'm gonna burn alive. Walk through the opening into the furnace room. A blast of heat washes over your face. In front of a large industrial furnace is a slowly moving conveyor belt, leading into the open fire. With nothing else around, its purpose here isn't immediately clear. To your right, you notice a large steel container with a wheel. A pipe leads out of the top of the container. This may control the ventilation. To your left are a number of yellow barrels with hazard symbols stamped onto them. They appear old and stained, as though they've been here for a very long time. The furnace is all that lights this room, casting menacing shadows all around. So you look around the room for anything that might be of use. You hear a strange shriek, but you aren't sure which direction it came from. The WTF? What will you do? Investigate! You cautiously sorry. You cautiously step towards the conveyor belt. Once there, you look all around you for the source of the shriek. The shriek sounds much closer now. You still see nothing around you. You look up. A large brown blur is falling downwards fast. Yeah, I'ma die. Move! Oh! It said don't. You move to the side, but you're too slow. Something sharp scrapes against your arm, drawing blood. Get a closer look at the fallen object, only to realize it's still moving. Oh, joy! Something that almost looks like said angel of death bastard. A deformed head, glowing red eyes, an emaciated chest, boiled skin, and clawed arms and legs. Monster is the only word to describe this abomination. Even after such a far drop, the creature is still on its feet. It snarls as it watches you with its beady eyes. You need to get away from this thing as fast as possible. You eye the entrance from which you came. But the door is closed, though. You can't remember shutting it. Trap! The barrels are to your left, the now closed door to your right, and the conveyor belt and the monster directly in front of you. Perhaps the barrels can offer some kind of cover. As you begin to run towards the barrels, the monster leaps towards you. Tell me. As you begin to run towards the barrels, the monster leaps towards you. You spot the monster jumping out at you in the corner of your eye, and you manage to evade it just in time. You reach the barrels. You turn around, the monster is charging at you. There's no telling what's inside of these barrels. Kick it! Kick one of the barrels, knocking it onto the ground and sending it speeding towards the monster. Unfortunately, the monster jumps over the barrel with ease. You decide to make a run for it. You rush to the left, jumping and sliding over the conveyor belt to reach the other side. You can hear the monster right on your heels. Once your feet hit the ground again, you look for something that might help. You notice thick smoke seeping out from the metal pipe used for ventilation. A blast of it could knock the monster back. In front of you is a large steel container with the pipe leading out of it. A wheel sits on it. To your right, you spot some scattered papers near the entrance to the room, which is still locked shut. You need to act fast. Grab the wheel and begin to turn it. It's stuck. No matter how hard you budge it, you don't seem to move it. With your hand still on the wheel, you look up. The monster is jumping over the conveyor belt towards you. Well, I'm screwed. Where is it? Oh, okay. Don't hit it! Where is it? Press! Really gotta read fast. You remove your hands from the wheel, turn directions, and run away, barely dodging the monster's claws. As you run, the papers on the ground catch your eye. You trip over yourself, but manage to regain your balance in a hurry. The monster must be right behind you. The monster lashes out with clawed hand. However, you manage to duck out of the way. Continuing to run, you reach the entrance. You turn around. The monster is coming at you. Check the papers! Dash the papers, barely avoiding another swipe from the monster. Scooping downwards while running, you manage to pick up a couple of the scattered papers. A quick glance reveals some sketches of a panel detailing the operation to open the door. Papers in hand, you reach the wall. Once again, the monster is coming from behind you. Okay then. Expecting the monster to strike, you bolt left, dodging another attack. You quickly change direction and you rush back towards the entrance. At the entrance yet again, you realize you need to make a decision. Leave the room and the monster, or kill it. Why am I going to leave it to stay alive? Running from the door to avoid the monster, you find yourself heading towards the location where the monster first tried attacking you. Looking behind you, the monster is chasing after you. Screw you! You barely react in time, jumping over the barrel you kicked at the monster earlier. You find yourself at the stack of barrels again, next to the conveyor belt. The monster is quickly approaching. However, the monster is about to reach the barrel you kicked at it earlier. This fight has gone on for too long. If you don't use these barrels, you have to lure the monster into the fire somehow. We can do that. You throw your knife at the hazardous barrel. Whoa! Yay, hazardous materials! Yay, hazardous materials! Opening your eyes, you see the gory remains of the monster, pieces of its body littered across the room. With the monster defeated, you feel at ease in the room. Suddenly you hear something, words in your head that aren't yours, telling you to decide between two things. Will you take the devil's heart, or the orb of power as prize for defeating the creature? Oh, Alright, heads or tails? Let's go with that. Okay. Orb power it is. Whew. You mouth the words, orb of power, and a glowing red orb manifests in your hands. You can only assume that this orb was given to you as part of the trial. You head to the entrance of the room, still shut. Using the papers you grabbed earlier, you follow the directions and manage to open the door with ease. You can now head back to the control room. Let's read the strange notes. Walk over to the group of papers on the ground and begin to read them.
Day 2. I've been hiding in this locker for over a day now, or what I think's been a day. It seems every time I try to leave, that butcher's always lurking around. I don't know what to do. How much more of this can I take?
I am so sorry for all of those that will be insulted for any forms of butchering for accents. I'm sorry.
Day 7. Met some faceless B-movie horror reject claiming to be the angel of death. Said I am here as part of a trial? Whatever that's supposed to mean. I think I pissed it off because it left pretty quick. Day 8. I've seen signs that others have been through here. People like me who are just lost. I haven't run into anyone though. Well, anyone normal, that is. Just that guy from when I first got here. Day 14. I've mapped out as much of these areas as I can. This place makes absolutely no sense. It feels like whatever sick freak put this together was too lazy to make a coherent level. I mean, some rooms rely on torchlight while others have electricity. The layout shouldn't even fit together the way it does. Can't go on complaining though. Have to keep moving. Day 16. I hid my map in the furnace. I tossed the crank in the attic just to be safe.
Crap! So I gotta go find an attic, get the crank from the attic, then come back here to go into the furnace.
Day 19. Ugh. I stepped on a trap in the control room. So shut tons of arrows everywhere. I dodged a lot of them, but a few hit me in the leg. I think I've been poisoned.
That's all of the papers that you can make out.
What will you do?
Examine the steel container.
You walk over to the steel container with the wheel.
Trying to pull the wheel yields no results. However, a strange hole inside the middle of the wheel seems to have a mechanism. What will you do? Return! You walk back inside the control room. So far I know I need to go over to the attic. Great. Check the opening covered. So, la la la. Oh, crap. The knife. I threw it in hazardous materials. I didn't get it back. Crap. Well, that's permanently locked away from me now. Flip the mail switch. You walk over to the wall and flick the switch. But nothing happened. You think you hear something in the distance, but you're unsure of where it could have come from. You walk back to the middle. That's control panel. Nine, 1, 2, 3. Nope. I was just thinking maybe of if maybe there was something like that. Ew. Oh! Oh, crap! Looking above the control panel, the red light is now flashing, coloring the entire room. You mess around with the control panel, mashing different buttons, hoping to turn off the annoying sound. Okay, it might be best to calm down for a moment. Let's see, there are a few buttons that might help. There's a button with a skull and crossbones, one with a volume symbol, and another with a leaf symbol. Volume! Press down on the button with the volume symbol. The alarm fades out, followed by the flashing red light dimming until it is completely off. In hindsight, that solution seemed rather obvious. Well, that takes care of that. Let's go to the church. You walk back into the spacious church. That sucked. What's waiting for me? Up the winding staircase this time, because I gotta go to the attic in order to be able to go and get that crank to get the map. You walk up the old staircase. Into the attic. Why is there a hole? You open the old wooden door, leading to the attic. The lights from the church below beam into the attic from a crack in the floor, the rafters casting strange shadows. Looking around some more, there are several cardboard boxes arranged in no particular order in the middle of the room. It might be worth checking them out. As you walk around the room, you spot a short table with a lamp atop it, as well as an old rusted key with the word Labyrinth inscribed on it. Will you take the key? Yes, take the key. I could use it for later. You pick up the key and put it in your pocket. You turn around and head back to the center of the room. It's a small room. What will you do? Check the papers first. You pick up the papers on the ground and begin to read them. Day 9. Actually, is this a different person, or... Yeah, let's go with a different person. I won't remember of doing that perfectly anyway.
Day 9. Be careful. I have to keep telling myself that. There are traps everywhere. Even the tiniest misstep or lapse in judgment can get you killed. Day 12. Some of the puzzles, not sure what else to call them, are surprisingly straightforward, assuming you're paying attention. I made it all the way through the labyrinth without any trouble.
That's good, at least.
Day 13. Something was chasing me, and I had to break the door panel to the control room. At least I got away. But now I'll need to find a workaround for that door. Day 21. I knew I couldn't survive forever, but I never wanted to die like this. The venom has infected my leg and it's spreading. I won't be human much longer unless I can make it out of here.
Oh. Next. You place them back on the ground. Investigate the boxes, because I'm probably going to have to deal with someone there. Yep! As you approach, one of the boxes begins to shake violently. There might be something worth taking inside of some of these. Investigate the box with the holy symbol. You Pull out the box with the holy symbol on it. You open the cardboard box, but there's nothing inside. Ooh! Nice. Suddenly you feel an inexplicable sense of comfort, as if all your troubles have been lifted from your shoulders. You feel lighter, better, cleansed. Perhaps something about this box can expel evil forces. Should you bother checking any of these boxes? Yes, let's try the toy. You pull out the box with the toy symbol on it. You open the box and find many old toys inside: stuffed animals, block toys, puzzles, and more. As you reach into the box looking for anything that might stand out, you come across a photograph. It pictures a young, joyous girl holding a doll tightly in her arms. Oh my god, how did I call that? That's just creepy. Looking at the reverse end of the picture, you find some text written on it. Katie, age 11. She always loved that doll Agatha, didn't she? Nothing else seems to be of note here. You put away the toy box. Let's go book symbol. Grab the cardboard box with the symbol of a book on the side. You open it, revealing a plethora of old novels. A Tale of Two Swords, The Book of Confidence, Remembrances, That One Tale, Zombies at My University. That one tale might be interesting. Read a few pages of it. Not at the moment. With so many novels inside, you decide to take out all of the books to see if there's anything valuable at the bottom. With all of the books now removed, you notice a strange object in the box. Is that a crank? Yes! Perfect! Now we can do that to get for the map. Perfect. You pull out the crank and examine it. It seems like it might fit somewhere. There doesn't seem to be anything else in this box, so you place all of the books back inside and close it. Plain box! It's a rather ordinary box. You open it, but nothing is inside other than some styrofoam. I love how it said TM on there. You close the box and look at the rest of the stack. Should you bother checking any of these boxes? I don't want to do that one. Curiosity! Dang it. You grab the box with the toxic symbol on its side. Are you sure you want to open it? Nah, I'm good. Set your hands on the shaking cardboard box. The box thrashes about even more erratically as you try to hold it in place. Are you sure you want to go ahead with this? Yes, because it could be a trial, damn it. Fold back the top of the box. As the box opens, the shaking stops. You peer inside it, but it's empty. Look at the box again. You glance into the box one more time, trying to find something to explain the shaking. Suddenly, a chill seizes the room. What little light there is fades to dark. God damn it. Run towards the door. You follow your instinct and run straight to the door you came in through. But it's closed. You don't remember shutting it when you walked in. You pull the doorknob, but it's locked. You keep tugging at it with no luck. Labyrinth key into the door's keyhole. You try budging it, but it's no good. Break the door down. Pull back your fist, gathering all of your strength. Feeling a surge of power shoot through your body, you hurl your fist at the door. Your hand blasts through the wood, splitting the door enough to allow you to kick the rest of it down and slip out of the room. As you run out of the room, you hear an otherworldly cackle ring out behind you.
So sorry you didn't want to play.
Suddenly, everything falls quiet. You turn around, but the door is no longer there. It is a sealed wall, as if the staircase led to nothing. Was that all in your head? But, well, there is no point staying here, so you walk back down the stairs into the church. Dang it! I'm supposed to go the murderous intent route. Dang it. Have a moment for a drink. Now let's go back into said control room so we can go and get that map. And hope like crazy that it's not cinders. Watching Department 32, I would need to actually get some kind of water. That would be about the time I'd be like, crap! Wheel! You insert your crank into the hole on the wheel. You begin to crank the new lever, and the wheel budges. After a few turns, you hear the sound of bricks grinding against one another. Looking at the wall, a small opening has appeared in place of a few bricks. You walk over to it. The only worthwhile object in here seems to be a map of some sort. Thank you! So, yay! I got it right. So, I see there's a dimly lit hallway that leads to the labyrinth. It also leads to a torture chamber. How nice! So, I did the best thing by going into that control room first. Cranky. Taking the map, you head back to the middle of the room. I'll go to the control room. Go into the church, because I don't have anything else. Whew. Now then, let's see here. Head. Yep, I do have the map. So, let's see. We did attic, we did control room, we did furnace. We have all three of those done. Because we can't go back to the attic as well. Hallway! Dim room! You head down to a wooden door. It's nearly impossible to see in this dark hallway. The only source of light comes from the sparingly placed torches on the walls. Take a few steps forward. The sound of a clanking chains bounces off the walls. You're not alone. You hold your breath, unsure of what to do next. However, something catches your eye. A small blood-stained piece of parchment rests on the ground before you. Apparently, you weren't the first to be here. Wait a second. Broken wall, a crack in the... I guess the walls. Spider panel? Okay, so maybe I shouldn't do this area yet. After inspecting map, seems this isn't just one-way hallway. There are other paths ahead, so that you may be able to navigate a way around whatever's out there. Wait, so... You continue forward. You come to an intersection. Just then, you hear the loud clash of metal and stone from the north. It's probably better not to head that way. You walk around the dimly lit hallway. First head right. Right? Shoot. Down! Down. Whew. Left. Shoot. Up. Oh boy. Actually, yeah, I'll do this for the moment because I don't think I have any of the keys for that. I mean, I have the labyrinth door key, which was on the other side of that thing. But I don't want to go down to the torture chamber, because that's actually where I was about to hit. Then there's only the waterfall, the dark dungeon in that, though. Gonna have to go through that. Crap. Pay attention, follow directions, all that other stuff. Head east. Head east. Head east. Head east. Oh, use the rusty door. You fit the old key into the lock and turn it. The door opens. You are in the labyrinth. The room you step into next has a dirt floor and a high ceiling. Just a few yards into the room, there is another wall made up of tan-colored stone bricks with a slim entryway. Glancing inside, you see that it leads to a number of hallways, like some kind of maze. Looking around some more, you see a few strange pillars outside of the entrance to the maze. Each one stands about 4 feet tall. As you eye the rest of the area, nothing else stands out. What will you do now? I'll examine the pillars first. Few seem noteworthy. One has the image of a fox, another a sack of money, and another a moon next to the sun. Sun and moon pillar! You examine the pillar that has an image of the sun and the moon. This one is behind the other 2 pillars. You begin to read the engraved text on its front end. Only the elite are both cunning and rich. Another line of text below. Try rope. You look even further down the pillar. Seems someone carved some words into it. They're a bit hard to read, but you manage to make it out. You have to have elite skills for both, noob. Wow. Wow. I really just immediately said elite instead of 1,337. A few seem noteworthy. One has the image of a fox, another a sack of money, and another the sun and moon. So let's see, because these both equal this, which also fox. You examine the pillar that has an image of a fox. Below it is a line of text. The cunning fox was left behind 10 times. However, unlike its fallen siblings, this was its intent, and it managed to achieve its goals safely. I should probably actually write these down. But I don't have anything to write them down on. Uh-oh. Notepad inside of a phone works. Just as good as anything else, I would hope. If there is one in here. Whoops. I'm so sorry, it's just going to take a moment. Memos! No memos. I don't care. Add one. Cunning fox was left 10 times. Check the money pillar. Examine the pillar that is an image of a bag of money. Below it is a large paragraph. You begin to read it, and then skip to the middle where a line is bolded. And thus the man did lose sight of the world, for his greed had overcome him. The last of the 7 deadly sins overtook his body, leaving only the most basic fundamental rights in him. Okay. Few seem noteworthy. Let's grab this one just again so that we can do this of, try rope. And then there. I've seen enough now. Look around the room a little bit more. You take another look around the room. Again, nothing stands out. Okay, let's try and enter the labyrinth. So... ledges. Look up at the menacing labyrinth walls. They appear to have slight hooks on the ledges. Maybe there's some way you could get up there. However, the walls are rock solid. No weapon can assist you getting up there. Crap. Left. Strange symbol on the wall. Doesn't seem to resemble anything familiar. Yet you feel a strange draw to it. What could it mean? You place your hand on the symbol. Suddenly, strange visions appear in your head. A lone woman traverses the labyrinth. She looks hopelessly up at the walls, trying to find her way. You see her traveling in countless directions. Her face falls at every dead end she encounters.
Where did they all go? I'll never make it out of here on my own.
As the woman travels throughout the labyrinth, it seems she is only getting further and further away from her goal. Suddenly, a black hole appears within the walls of the labyrinth. Out of it comes a man with glasses. The lost woman stops in her tracks. Her eyes widen, confused and shocked at the sight of him. The woman runs towards the man as fast as she can. The man stares back at her, equally surprised to see her.
Angela, is that you?
But you died. How can you be here?
Angela, it's okay. You're gonna make it out of here alive. I know it.
Foreboding!
What are you talking about? Come with me.
Foreboding!
Retrace your steps and you'll be back in the hallway. Take the other door and you'll find the rest of the group there.
I don't understand. How do you know all this?
Because I'm the one that put you here. Ha ha ha. No.
I can't.
That's funny. Another black hole opens on the opposite end of the hall, sucking the man in, leaving the lost woman alone.
No! You can't leave me again.
Well, unfortunately, he just did.
I believe in you. Do it for me, Angela.
And do it for the butterflies. Sorry, I had a little Nicky moment. I apologize. Within an instant, the man vanishes along with the black hole. The lost woman stands in place, awestruck. A single tear falls down her face. But as the woman looks up again, a glimmer of hope shines now in her eyes. You then regain your senses. What in the world was that? You explore the vast labyrinth. Nope. Da-da-da. Left! 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 Then a right. Huh. So, supposedly, at this moment, it's of me trying to find a spot that, well, actually, I don't know. Am I supposed to find something specific? Should I go and try to find the rope then? Because that's obvious. Dang it! Thank you, that's what I was wanting to do. Him not see me. Ah, crap. Spot some notes on the ground. You pick them up and begin to read them. Let's go with... weird old man. Okay. Day 3. The butcher was looking for something he dropped on the ground today. Whatever it is, maybe I could use it. Day 4. I escaped the butcher, but barely. I ended up stabbing him in the back when he wasn't looking, then ran out of the room. But no sooner am I safe than a pack of dogs starts chasing me through this confusing maze of a hallway. If I didn't hide when I did, I'd probably be kibbled. Day 5. Found a map in the hallway. It should help in getting around this area. I wonder who made it. It looks like it's a lot of use. Those are all the notes you can read. Oh, whoops. Oh, man. I don't know where he'll be. That's to find out. Oh, thank you. Man, that was close. Bye. Man, that was close. So there's a probability I'm gonna have to go back through that dark dungeon in order to be able to find something. Maybe. I hope. How that woman is still alive is a question. Huh. Well. So, I'm gonna need a light source. In order to be able to go through that door safely, or at least I'm hoping safely, you need a light source. So, let's try the golden door. Upon closer inspection, it appears that there are insignias in the shape of raindrops arranged across the gold-covered door. There's a hint of light coming from under the door. This might be your way out. There does appear to be some sort of switch stuck in the rocks over the pit. It might be unrelated, but what you do now.
Diamonds. 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 Diamonds.
I already know I've probably just messed up completely because of not using the knife for those cobwebs. Oh well, let's try and do this without those, shall we? Can I take one of these? No? Dang. To the right! To the right! Up! This might hurt. Left! Check the wall. There's a dead end here, but some of the bricks on the wall seem to be out of place. The bricks appear to be movable. Maybe if you tried rearranging them, they might make something work. Oh dear God, it's Tetris. That, no, that one. This one should be up here. This one should be... No? Okay, so let's hurry up, hurry up. This one here. Move it down or move it up, whichever one. Oh, duh. Hiya. Okay. That did the trick. Recedes into a tiny... The entirety of the brick wall in front of you recedes into a tiny room. A small brick stand rests in the middle of the room with a strange stone tablet placed on top. You place your hands on the crest and raise it into the air for a better glimpse. It appears to have the symbol of a raindrop on it. There's the golden door key! The water crest! Since it may be of use later, you decide to take it. Left. Good thing, too. Use the wooden door, so we can reset. So, we have possibly the key for getting out of here. Possibly. But let's go through the labyrinth. Break for it! Oh! Cunning Fox was left 10 times. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Haha. As you turn yet again, you notice a faint green glow on the walls. After another left turn, you notice the ground begins to elevate slightly, leading up to a small stand holding a glowing green orb. You walk up the slope until you reach the stand. You take the green orb off the platform and place it in your pocket. Yeah! You hear a strange sound emanate from the walls, and the entire labyrinth begins to shake. The walls are caving in on you. Because of the elevation, you might be able to jump on top of the walls to make it back. But then you look upwards. The ceiling is coming down with spikes. You can still try jumping from the top of the walls. Grab on top of the wall close to you and pull yourself upwards. But you stumble and fall back onto the ground. Quickly regaining your balance, you force yourself back up onto the top of the labyrinth walls. This time you make it. You glimpse the sparkle some distance away from you. With the rate of the ceiling coming down, though, there's no way you can reach it. Now it's time to get back before the ceiling collapses on you. You're going to have to make quite a few well-timed jumps. Okay. 1. As you jump over the last gap, you see the entry area. Wait, that was it? Whatever. It's about 15 feet below. This is going to hurt. Looking up, you see the spiked ceiling about to hit you. You have no choice. You jump off the platform and onto the rocky ground below, landing on your feet. Unfortunately, you land on your right foot, cracking a bone inside. Ow! Oh god, that hurt. And I've got a problem with my right knee, so that makes it even more hilarious. You grab your right leg in pain, clenching your teeth. After a few minutes, you let go of your leg. The pain has subsided, at least enough for you to get around without too much trouble. As you look around, you see that the entrance to the labyrinth seems to have been sealed off by the walls enclosing. There really isn't much left here now. Return! Maybe that orb will be a light bulb for me. Maybe. Down. Definitely down. Left! And then up twice. And then out of here. Raw. And onwards to the waterfall again. So now I don't need that memo anymore. Oh. Yep, I'm betting inside of that church. That's where the rope is. Over at Department 32. When it's out. Well, let's see if I die from this small little dungeon.
Come on in.
Right. Yeah, because I'll probably die. Once you enter the room, cold air runs up your spine. A strange mist drifts in, surrounding you. Before you know what's happening, something in the fog grabs your legs, lifting you up into the air. You thrash about, but you can't control the direction your body floats. You see a young girl approach you. Hey, it's her!
Thanks for coming to tea time with me and Agatha. I'm sure you'll be a great snack.
Know it. The girl twists her hand in strange fashions, altering your body in the process. Oh! Oh, that's not right. Your head cranks to the right. One arm is yanked behind your neck, while the other limp is at your side, and your legs reach up to your stomach. Okay, you pretzeled me. The bones in your body snap with every involuntary moment.
What's that, Agatha? Oh? Agatha says you're going to be very yummy. I can't wait.
As the young girl flicks her wrist one final time, your neck snaps, rendering your controlled corpse lifeless in midair. Don't go into dark places. Got it. Well.
Made with Unity.
Options. New game. Yep. Because we could easily just do all of that again. But I'll try and buzzline through it instead of you having to worry about hearing me all over again. Last time I went left. What's on the right? After running down the hallway to your right, you reach another kind of wall, this one metallic. Although at first it seems like a dead end, you find a handle. You tug on it, revealing an entrance to a new room. Hey, I'm in the torture chamber now. Crap. Single light bulb hanging from the ceiling illuminates the room. To your left, various blood-encrusted tools line the wall. Hatchets, chains, knives. Oh, maybe I could get something good here. You hear a crunch beneath your feet. You look down, lifting your foot to see a small piece of metal on the ground. You pick up the object and see that it has a strange insignia carved into it. It may be important, so you decide to take it with you. You jump a little. That cough wasn't yours. Someone else is around here. You notice a rusted locker to your right, big enough to fit inside. However, the table in the middle of the room has few potential weapons on it. Run to the table! You dash towards the table, hoping to grab a weapon to protect yourself. Bits of red, fleshy meat are stuck in the deep gashes on the butcher block's surface. A rope, a crossbow with 2 bolts, and a hatchet are resting on the table. Rope! Looking at all of your options, you pick up the rope. The versatility of the tools seemed like the best option. You hear a strange noise. The weapons that were on the table have disappeared. What you have now is what you'll keep. The footsteps continue to get louder and louder. Another table is at your right, just enough room for you to squeeze under. Let's try and hang them. You prepare yourself for the inevitable battle as the footsteps grow closer. Oh look, it's Jason! A tall, ominous figure emerges from the doorway. A man wearing the strained apron of a butcher and a hockey mask. The butcher cracks his head in your direction. Your eyes lock with the eye slits of his mask.
You shouldn't be here.
You're right, see ya! The butcher grabs the switchblade from his pocket and flicks it open. He runs in your direction, his massive footfalls shaking the table with each step. Your heart beats faster than it ever has before. The time to act is now. But nothing you have on you can stop this. Your heart sinks. It's over now. The butcher lodges his blade into your stomach. You fall to the ground, a pool of blood forming around your body. Death number 2! So let's try and get the rope and hide first. Does it automatically put me right before? Okay. So let's get the rope and get the heck out of here. You tuck your body tightly under the table. There's barely enough room under here for you to breathe. The footsteps are clearer than ever. You hope that whatever it is won't notice you. Armored ankles pass your line of sight. You peek out slightly from under the table to see a large man wearing a stained apron and a hockey mask walking towards the table. This might be your only chance. Let's read of what it says. Wrap the rope around the butcher's neck. The butcher gasps for breath and struggles for his life, but you have the upper hand. That is until the butcher grabs a knife from his pocket. You duck out of the way as he swipes at you, but after a few attempts he cuts your fingers, forcing you to let go of him. You barely manage to stay on your feet as you fall. The butcher yanks the rope from your other hand and tosses it on the ground.
Enough!
Okay. Gotta love these options, right? But yeah, we need that rope in order to be able to go through that little cavern place. That's why I'm immediately just racing to it.
To die.
Hey! It's not time for me to die, it's time for me to actually be able to do something. Yes, yes, yes. Run to the table. Take the rope. Hide under that table. Sneak out! As quietly as possible, you get out from under the desk. Tiptoeing out of the room as fast as you can. You fear each step will catch the man's attention. You reach the door from which he came, but as you touch the door frame, the hinges squeak. Crap. Fear seizes you. Look back at the man. He is starting directly at you. He begins to run towards you, but you rush through the door and slam it shut. See ya! Hey, look at that! We're here! Oh, hello, it does change. Interesting. Butcher's not following me. Okay, I can't do it yet. It's a little bit more relaxed that I don't have to worry about the stupid thing. Notice a strange symbol on the wall. Upon closer inspection, it seems to have the shape of a spider. What could this be used for? Read these. Yeah, need to stab him in the back when he wasn't looking. But at least I'm not worried about those dogs. Exit. Because it seems like I'm not going to be worrying about him right at the moment. Head left.
Did you hide your candy yet?
No, I haven't hid my candy. Use the wooden door. And now we go into the church. Yeah, those are yours.
Yep.
Alright, am I gonna have to do this all over again? Probably.
Don't forget to hide it before he gets home.
Definitely. Yep, I get to call out to the Angel of Death once more.
Greetings. I am the Angel of Death. I control the life force of all living things.
That's just funny to hear.
I will give you the chance to redeem your task. Many have considered this. Humans off. Now then, I will now ask, how much do you regret? If you were to fight, how would you change the past? Would you change the future? So, How would you face death? I believe that about concludes the questions I understand.
Got the staff of confidence
This is
again.
the staff of confidence. It holds. If you are curious, as you now wield throughout the complex.
I wonder maybe then that maybe
powers
it's
at
because
play
of
affect more.
that maybe because of the fact that we hadn't gotten this part yet. Maybe that's why there was difference in the design.
Nevertheless.
Shape on the carpet. Let's make sure. La la la. Oh! You take out the metal insignia and compare it with the crescent on the carpet. The metal insignia seems to have a more circular shape on the inside compared to the ground's pointed shape. Now, where would you put it? Walk up onto the stage and look down at the stone pulpit. You notice a small indentation in the stone. Looks to be around the same size as the metal insignia. You place the metal insignia inside the indentation. Immediately you feel a rumble in the room, as if the walls themselves were moving. Oh no! As you look towards the pews, a portion of the wall retracts, revealing a winding wooden staircase. Okay. You jump off the stage and go towards the new opening, entering inside. Looking up, you can't see the top of the stairs. Whatever is up there must be quite a climb. Okay, that was something different. Few missing pieces. Stone tablet. That's quite the thing, though. This is so far interesting. Crashing water because we need to get that knife. If I don't have it. And here's where we meet Creepy, too. Items. Do I have it? Nope. Yeah, like I said, I don't have it yet.
Diamonds?
Creepy. Back into the dark dungeon where I originally was. Let's see. Dang it. So that's the rope. Oh no, I gotta go and... Oh joy, I gotta try and do all of this with just the rope now. Okay then. Time to put on Big Boy Patch. Go to Big Boy Patch. Check the middle door. Alright, so 3219 puts me in the furnace. Use control panel. Ah, crap. 1 second. Might as well go up to the attic first. And check that opening. Dang it.
Go back into the church. Winding staircase. Let's go and play with whoever's up there and see what happens. Shall we? Take the key. Yes. Labyrinth key. Thank you. Check papers. Investigate the boxes. Toy. Creepy little child. Sure, let's read that one tale. You pick up the book with that one tale on the binding. Rotating the book to the front cover, it displays a young man holding a sword with a castle behind him. Oh, jeez. Classic. You take a look at the back cover. It seems to tell the tale of a heroic knight who falls to corruption after becoming king of his country. You open the book to a random page in the first half. No. I will fight for justice. I will not fall for your schemes. Whether you believe it or not, your heart has a great potential for darkness. Your rise to power will be your downfall. Don't ask the accent, I have no friggin' idea. So long as I fight for the good of my country, I won't be swayed. Becoming king will change nothing. Seems that this character truly desires to fight for what is right. You flip further into the book. No, you can't leave. What will our people think without their queen? I was this land's champion before I was its queen. It is my duty to seek out and eliminate threats to the state. Besides, wasn't it always your dream to lead our people? But what about our daughter? The queen looks downwards, saddened at the thought of leaving her little girl. But she is determined in her mission and bids her husband farewell. Oh, that's possibly the girl. Okay. This is interesting. You turn more pages, reaching the last chapters of the book. I will get her back. Once the citizens are fully under my control, everyone will be happy. There will be no more fighting. She will have no cause to leave again. The king pauses for a moment, looking out the window. Ah, yes. He will be the one. A hero like him will surely be able to retrieve the tools necessary to enact this spell. I merely fear the witch's intervention. You wonder if there's going to be a sequel. Okay, Crank, thank you. Alright, plain box says nothing. Holy symbol makes you feel all nice and cozy inside. Yes! Holy symbol! Ah! Okay. Shaking box. Let's see. Open it. Look in again. Gust of wind blows past you. Out of nowhere, strange darkness begins to take form in front of you. Oh, fun! A demon! Standing directly in front of you, you ready yourself for whatever it has in store.
Oh, what's this? You're a confident one.
The floating demon inches closer towards you. It stares at you as if expecting a response.
Your worst nightmare, dear. Naturally.
You're not my worst nightmare. The demon's arms shape-shift into change, sharp edges. It raises them up as if to strike you. Give me that box! You back up slowly, trying to find any way to avoid the demon's attack. The demon lashes one chained arm at you. It wraps tightly around your left arm, tearing into your skin. The demon whips its other chained arm at you, This time, it binds your chest, leaving you trapped in place. You look down as the chain continues to tighten around you until it's dug deep into your flesh. But it doesn't stop then. You open your mouth to scream. It's over.
Welcome to hell.
Oh, well, dang it. The demon releases a grasp of the chain connected to your left arm. Then raise. What? Whoa! No, 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 no. What? No. Wait. What? Oh dear God. I'm hoping that everyone else saw that. It did the blue screen of death. Very well played, game. Very well played. Okay. Oh, I got a lantern too. Nice. See, man, slouched against the wall, fresh blood oozing from a gaping wound in his skull and onto the stone floor. You need to get out of here. Looking around, I wonder which way to go. What? Wait, did I just go into another level here? Oh dear God, what the? Is everything backwards now? Oh, hello!
Congratulations on getting this far. This trial has taken as many lives as it has saved. For you to make it here is impressive. Soon you will be able to wake from this nightmarish land and return from whence you came.
Please?
The requirements have been met. All there is left to do is to release yourself from your corporeal form.
Oh, come on!
This ceremonial dagger is used to transcend the barriers between worlds. Place it in your chest and be released from this realm.
Can I release you from this realm?
You would defy the trial now, after making it so far?
Yes.
I will give you one last chance to reconsider.
No.
Then you choose death.
Yes. Bye.
Impossible. How?
Well. Wait. What? Oh, you son of a buns. That was all an illusion. Wait. What? Oh, you are
What?
gonna die.
How could you have?
Nah. This is just... Wow, I didn't even know there was a wiki. I'm gonna have to
You
look at
think
that.
you're clever, do you?
I'm gonna finish it off. Because screw you.
All good things, as they say.
The demon's hand. Not that this would be left from the demon of all things. Nevertheless, you pick up the hand and decide to take it. Get back to the middle of the room. Yay! Okay, go back. And leave the room. Oh man, that was... Wow, that was close. Wow. That was something, yeah. That was indubitably something. Alright. Now let's see this ugly thing. Don't press it. Yes, yes. Play dodgeball. Jump across it. You notice... Ooh. Oh, yeah. The pipe. Try to turn it. Let's dodge it. Nope. No. That was interesting. You're ugly. Whew. Wait for it. Waiting for one of them to all of a sudden go, press, press, don't! And then press! Run to the left. Yes! Bye! What a way to go. Ugh. Burn, baby, burn. That's funny. What a QTE. Wow. Alright, the Devil's Heart or the Orb of Power? The Orb of Power, actually, because I think that's what helped with the brick wall. But the Devil's Heart, though. Nope, I'll still take the Orb of Power for right now. Thank you! Just read through these real fast. Break your lantern and use the flames. No! Whoopsie. Go through that room first. Then use that to break away next time. Okay. Now go back into the dark dungeon with the light. Lantern on. You enter into the room, holding your lantern directly in front of you. As you eye your surroundings, a small girl walks towards you.
Hello.
It's no ordinary girl. Her skin is sheet white, and her eyes glow an eerie red. You're unsure how best to react. Oh, this could mean the difference between going back through all of this again or not. I know she's evil.
Agatha doesn't like the light. She wants you to make it go away.
Who's Agatha?
Say
Ding.
hi, Agatha. Agatha doesn't want to talk until you take the light away.
That ain't happening.
Yes, Agatha keeps me safe. I'm not lonely.
Yeah, right.
No. I'm not lonely at all.
Liar.
Now please, shut up and leave.
You tell her everything's gonna be alright. She smiles genuinely, if only for a second. She seems to have calmed down.
Okay.
Have a demon child on my side. That'd be awesome. Get up off the ground. The girl looks up at you once more. The girl's mouth opens as if she's about to speak, but then suddenly stops. She looks down at the ground, then back up towards you. Her face darkens, hate in her eyes now. She's not herself. Throw it!
No, I can't let Agatha go.
Girl begins stomping her feet in anger.
Ah!
Whoops! Quickly move towards the girl. You need to act fast. What will you do for the girl? Grab the freaking doll! This girl is far stronger than she looks. Her grip on the doll is much stronger than you would have imagined. Unholy doll! I'll throw it in the furnace, though. After a few seconds, you successfully wrench the doll out of the girl's arms. A shockwave knocks both you and the girl backwards. You get up off the ground quickly and rush to check on the girl. Staring at the girl, she appears lifeless. Place your fingers on her neck, but you can't feel a pulse. She's no longer alive. Did taking the doll do this to her? You decide to leave with the doll, heading back to the intersection. Well, that bites! Cripes, that really bites! I didn't want to kill anyone that didn't deserve it. Dang it! Back into the church. Dang it! Well, control room. I wonder if I could toss the doll into this freaking fire pit. Into the furnace. Can I do it? Nope. Well, that's gonna suck if all of a sudden this unholy doll bursts to life the moment I use this thing to get through Department 32. Yes, break... Wait. Yes, break the lantern. Yeah, let's hope that it was worth it. You walk through the opening to the other room. This room has a similar design to the front room, even sharing a similar size. The primary difference is a sign on the wall behind you that reads Department 31. Unsurprisingly, this room has even more webs than the other one. Fortunately, they aren't blocking your path this time. It's slightly darker back here, so it's difficult to see everything immediately. The far corner opposite from the back room's entrance, you spot some sort of dark mass. Oh, hello! As you slowly advance towards it, you see long black spider-like legs. You realize the creature you've stumbled upon is in fact a giant spider. Rather than the beady-eyed head of an arachnid you would expect, you see a human torso and a woman's face. Some sort of monstrous hybrid. Luckily, she appears to be sleeping. There's no telling how she would react if she woke, or if you dared to speak with her. Looking around her, you see many more thick webs. However, these hold many intricately crafted patterns. If she attacks you, they could easily get in your way. On the other hand, might be safer. Let's cut the webs first. Now that it's all cut, wake up! You walk up to the Spider Queen. Are you sure you want to wake her up? Yes. You lightly nudge her. She jerks slightly. That didn't seem to work. Try speaking to her, questioning in the back of your mind whether or not this is a good idea. The Spider Queen's eyes shoot open. Her face lights up as she scans the area, eagerly searching for whatever disturbed her.
What was that?
Look up at the Spider Queen and wave to her.
You woke me from my slumber? You are truly the rudest of all creatures.
Not really. I could have killed you in your sleep.
And my beautiful webs! You've ruined them without cause! Oh, I will make you pay for this, human!
Yeah, this is why people don't like waking you up at all.
Foolish human!
Dodge! Oof! Oh, that's good.
How dare you invade my home and try to take my life?
You're trying to take mine. Spider Queen begins to rush at you again. However, her rage makes her sloppy and renders her movements predictable. You quickly sidestep out of the way. It seems that the Spider Queen only rushes from one end of the room to the other. She can't control herself in such an enclosed space particularly well. As the Spider Queen turns around once more to face you, 2 buttons are on the wall behind her that you somehow missed before. And the one on the left is red with a bow and arrow icon. The other is blue with a horn icon. Spider Queen begins to rush towards you again. Slide. Horn! Great. And here I was hoping to not have to worry about such a thing. Oh well. Well, that's death 3. No wait, that's death. No, that is death 3. Oh, 4. Yeah. I was thinking it's like death 3. No, that's gotta be 4. What? Yeah. Foolish creature, I know. Anyway, yep, use the lantern. Go to the back room. Wake her up before I do it. Yes.
What was that? You woke me from my slumber? You are...
Ooh.
Wait a moment. You are human? My, so seldom is it that I see your kind wandering these halls. Have you any idea, I wonder, what you are doing here? Well, my dear, you have been chosen to run in the Reaper's little maze. For as long as I can remember, lost souls are plucked from their beds and dropped here to partake in the trial. Why here, I cannot say. Oh? You don't remember what happened before coming here? Don't worry, I hear that is quite common. The past hardly matters anyways. It's not so much how you arrived that is critical, no, but how you will leave. I know I must have left that paper somewhere. Ah, here it is.
Day 18. At this point, I'm just retracing my steps, hoping to find something new. In the past, doubling back has helped me out, but I wonder if there's anything more to discover. Day 20. My body is aching. I don't know how much longer I can live in this facility or whatever it is. I've been chased by dogs, dodged arrows, and killed other people to stay alive. Day 22. It'll be over soon. All I can do is hold myself up somewhere and wait. I hope that maybe my experiences here can help someone else. Day 24. Don't go. The furnace.
That's where it ends. I trust this is the extent of what human literature has to offer.
No. She pauses, perhaps waiting for an indulgent chuckle from her listener. Earning no such response, she frowns and continues her explanation.
Most humans never even find the exit. I truly wish you the best of luck, for that is all I can offer you.
That's actually kind of awesome.
Now, as you may have guessed, I spun a web to cover the entrance to this room, because I believe there is a monster in the furnace nearby. If you kill it, I will reward you with some special ink.
I already did it!
I am aware that the entrance to the furnace is closed shut. Unfortunately, I am unsure of how to open it. I believe it is related to the control panel nearby.
I already did it, though.
Before you go, however, I would like to grant you this crest as a token of my appreciation. Many humans attack me on sight without even bothering to talk to me.
That's it!
Best of luck.
I defeated it.
What's that? You've taken care of the monster? Excellent!
This must have been a serious problem for her.
As promised, I will provide you with Hell's Ink.
Hell's Ink. Hell's Ink! Bending over, the Spider Queen grabs a small container from behind her. It is filled with a dark liquid.
Please take care of it. This ink has magical properties that can turn written words into reality.
Oh! Okay, wow, interesting. I wonder what words I'm gonna have to use this ink on to make it a reality. To the dim hallway. Did it change? Crap. Down. Crap. Place Spider Crest into a small opening on the wall. The bricks surrounding the structure divide in half, revealing a small alcove. You shuffle into the crevice, looking for anything that might be of use. However, there doesn't seem to be much here. Spiderwebs completely cover the stone ground. You then notice that one of the spiderwebs seems to be elevated slightly. You bend down on one knee and begin to swipe the webs to see what's under. Is that an eyeball? It's disgusting, but you picked up the eyeball off the ground. There's something strangely different about this eyeball, though, so you decide to hold on to it. It's the evil eye. Am I putting together this doll or something? To the right. Left. Yes. Up. 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 To the right, to the right. Yes. You go here. Here. No. No. Up. Here. Wrong spot. Nope, so it was over here. Okay. This one. This one goes here then? Nope. Right. Wait. Left. Might as well. Break for it. Use the rusty door, use the rusty door, use the rusty door. So, the rabbit, 10 times. But I also have the rope. Ah! Oh! Okay, I should not do that so much. Yeah, you need to have the... not the, greed for... Whoopsie. That shining gem is what I need for that guy, so I'm gonna need to actually get it anyway. Crap. Oh no. Ah, crap. Well. Let's go back through there to do the whole I'm a pro, I can get both part. Guess I have to because of that damn gem. Because it's that one guy. Okay. Oh yeah! Oh crap. Alright, so it's either one or the other. He's... What do I need the Orb of Cunning for? I know I need the diamond. Wait.
It is time for you to die.
Maybe if I do the 10 left... and then jump on top? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's just going to show me the same thing all over again. Crap. So let's do the 10, run through the labyrinth to be safer. Oopsie. Dang it. Dang it. So let's try to do the diamond. Let's see what it says for the diamond, because I don't know what the... God, that's such a creepy laugh.
Where did they all...
Angela. Angela.
What are you
Retrace.
I don't
No! I believe...
Dang it! No. Back. Left. Don't kill me. Oh! Dang it. Well, that sucked. So just go straight down. God, that's such a creepy laugh. I'm doing this for him. Give me a diamond. He's lucky to be able to have 2 steps. Let's go and see what creepy guy is.
Diamonds. 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 Thank you, stranger.
Whoa! Watch as his body falls until it fades into the darkness. Oh, finally, after an eternity, the man is gone. You slowly walk back towards the bottle the man dropped earlier. Yes, I forgot to do narration. I'm so sorry. Now that's creepy. A sense of dread fills you as you pick up the bottle. It is empty save for some strange gaseous shapes floating around the inside. There's no telling what this could do. I'm remaking a demon. You decide to take it with you anyways. What will you do now? Cliff! Jagged rock. Maybe you can use that somehow? Yes! The rope! Let's do this! Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. An admittedly out-of-place treasure chest. What's the worst that could happen? It'd be a mimic. A blue orb. The Orb of Courage. Ooh. So... Whoop! Oh, I'm betting I needed that cunning one. But I needed that soul too. Dang it! You hear gears turning from inside the door. It slowly opens. Narrow sunlight-filled hallway is revealed behind the door. This must be the way out. What will you do now? Go through the golden door. Walk towards the shining white light. Yes. The fields! Step out onto green pasture. The sky is clear blue, with only clouds covering the sun. Looking in all directions, there is nothing but grass. The fields appear endless. Although you hear the chirping of birds and the buzz of the insects, you see no trace of animal life. A gentle wind blows by, chilling the otherwise warm air. Your chest feels heavy. The end is near. If you have any unfinished business, it might be best to turn around and come back later. Yeah, I can't do anything else, so I'm ready. Walk through the field aimlessly. Looking back, you can no longer see the entrance to the cavern. Now you're not entirely sure which direction you came from. After a few more steps, the air becomes still. The fields are dead silent. A black, circular void suddenly appears in front of you, slowly shape-shifting into a human-like figure. It's the Angel of Death. Okay, you piece of crap.
I must applaud you for making it this far. Congratulations.
The Angel of Death hovers in place. Despite its congratulatory words, it does not seem particularly surprised.
However, it is time for you to demonstrate your powers. We will engage in combat. You should be sufficiently strong after obtaining the items I described to you.
Wait, what items? Even with your power, it seems unlikely that you could defeat the Angel of Death in combat.
Do not fret. This is but a test of your power. I do not expect you to defeat me. Instead, we will fight until I have seen the extent of your abilities. If, however, you are not strong enough, you will die. Do you understand?
Aren't you a... You begin to feel nervous, as anyone would. Suddenly, you feel mystical powers overcoming you. You stretch your hands outwards. The Staff of Confidence floats in front of you, unleashing a golden aura. The Orb of Courage appears in front of you. Courage exudes from the orb, representing the trek down the side of a cliff. The Orb of Power appears in front of you. This orb exemplifies your strength, seen through overcoming the devilish monster in the furnace. The glow around the staff finally dulls. This is your required... Dang it, I should have gotten the cunning! The Angel of Death remains in place, saying nothing. There is an air of disappointment in its silence.
Very well. Let us see how well you stand against this.
The Angel of Death reveals an old brown tome with strange symbols on it. It opens the book with both hands, then begins chanting unintelligibly. The tome begins to emit a threatening dark purple aura. A black vortex appears all around you, causing an explosion. You are knocked backwards until you hit the grass with a massive force. The blow leaves you crippled on the ground, all of your strength gone. As you lose consciousness, the Staff of Confidence hovers over to the Angel of Death.
I am disappointed. I had expected more from you.
Yep. Well, that's one ending. Out of many, I'd imagine, are. So let's find more endings. We can't continue. Yes. That rope is integral, though, obviously. So is that lantern. So I have to go to the right. I have to grab the rope. Man, convoluted things are convoluted things, right? Hi, now then, let's get everything here. It changed again. Dratted, you Angel of Death, I will beat you. It's gonna be a never-ending thing.
Greetings. I will give you the chance. Your many consider human. Now then, I will now. How much do you regret? If you were to fight, how would you change the past? Would you change the future? How would you just answer the question? I believe that about conclude. I understand. This is the Staff of Confidence. If you were as you now route never.
Alright, so let's deal with the demon first, because it's nothing else other than dealing with the demon. There's no added bonuses that I would need from any other room. So starting at the attic, take the key. Check the papers, read them. Investigate the boxes. Toy first. Book. Sure, let's read it, because it gives insight about, you know, the king and queen and the daughter, which is the ghosty here, probably.
Plain box, nothing in it, yada yada. Let's do this just in case.
Oh. Welcome to...
This thing again. Blue screen of death. All of our Windows and PC users know of this one. Thanks for the lantern. Furnace! Furnace says fucking you.
Congratulations. This trial require.
Yeah, it's saying
This,
demon all of a sudden it meant no.
You, if I will give. Then
No.
you. Impossible.
That's how, because no. Light! Now then.
But how could you have? You think you're clever, do you?
Yep. Hmm.
Ah, so sad. Acts of mercy are so seldom rewarded.
Yeah, so. Wait, what? Let's heal myself. Okay, now let's leave the room. That was weird. Oh no! I didn't take anything from him! Okay then. I'm wondering where the glass is from that. Okay, so let's go kill that little thing in the control room with 3219 again, of course. Ye Oops. Thank you. Investigate it! Don't touch anything. Oh! Oh! That time it made me press something. Don't press. Oh. Don't press. Jeez. Press? No? Okay. Press that one though. Come on.
press. Press. Bye! Orb of power I need. Of the days. I wonder if we learn about those. I wonder if we end up... If I ended up going through this again, of if I just take pictures and put them all together. That'd be interesting. Wait. Gotta go back into the dungeon first. Take care of that little demon child. That poor, poor child. That poor, poor child. Oh, yeah.
Diamonds?
You are just a waste of space. I shouldn't have even dealt with you. Let's do this! Come on. Thank you. I'm imagining I don't actually have to come through here.
Hello.
Hi.
Agatha doesn't like the light. Say hi. Agatha does. Yes. No. No, please. Shut up and leave. Leave Katie alone.
Hello.
No. I'm who I want to be. Ah! I can trust you?
Yes, you can trust me.
Take care of Agatha.
She doesn't die, right?
Be careful. Agatha will follow you if you don't take care of her well. But Agatha is nice. And you're nice. So it's okay.
Yes. Wait. That box! Let's go back up to the attic. Maybe this will help. Go up the winding staircase. Into the attic to get that box. Ding! Oh boy. Oh, I'm hoping I didn't just kill that girl. Again. come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Crashy water. Come on, Dr. Ivy. Duck dungeon. Double time, double time, go, go, go! Check on the girl.
What am I doing here?
Ding! Tears in her eyes, she lifts her head and looks at you. A small smile appears on her face.
Agatha's gone. You saved me. Thank you.
No problem.
Maybe I can be a girl again. I don't know. I have to go now. But good luck. I want you to escape this place too.
Okay. Thank you. Girl begins to fade into white snow-like particles.
I'm so grateful.
Nah. Ha-ha! An orb I did not know about as well. That torture chamber, I don't know if I should actually go back into. Forget it, let's go. Oh. Whoops. Waterfall. Yeah, grab the one item and then they not let you back in. I can see it. I can understand it. Church! Man, this is a whole bunch of roundabout going back and forth. So, yeah, double back. Doubling back. Worked. Wake her up. Yes.
What was that? You woke me from my slumber? Wait a moment. You are human? Well, my dear, you have been shown. I know I must. That's where most here now, as I am aware. Before you. Best of luck. What's that? As promised. Please take care of it. Oh, thank you again for your help with the monster. I feel much safer in here. It's always nice to see you.
Okay. I'm wondering what that switch flicked. But, well, maybe it was for the staircase. Dim! So we could go get the spider panel thing. I think I'll go down. And down. Go right. Right. You suck. You suck. That's just mean. So he'll go up while I go to the right. Got it. Hopefully.
It is time for you to die.
It's time for me to do something and hopefully not die. Down. Down. Right. 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 Thank you. Left. Left. Thank you. Up. Up. Spider panel. Thank you. Up. Up. Bye. Yes. Come on. And up. Now, get the orb, not the diamond. 'Cause the diamond will end up helping with something else entirely. Okay. Leave! Now he should be up. Yep, all around the mulberry bush. Monkey didn't want to get caught. Bye! So if I kill the butcher, that would be of me trying to actually get that permanently open, but... Okay, so we went through the church, we got the control room stuff. We got... Okay, so... We've got all 4 of the orbs. We can't give him the other thing, so... Well, we are just done on this spot then. Go through it. I'm sorry, cloaked guy. I couldn't find you a diamond. Now what say you, you son of a gunner?
I must applaud you for making. However, it is time we will engage. Do not fret. If, however,
The orb of courage appears in front of you. Courage exudes from the orb, representing the trek down the side of the cliff. The orb of cunning appears in front of you. This orb embodies your quick wit, which allowed you to escape the labyrinth. The orb of life appears in front of you. You recall a girl you saved from a cursed eternity by purifying the evil spirit within her. This was her final gift. The orb of power appears in front of you. This orb exemplifies your strength, seen through overcoming the devilish monster in the furnace. The glow around the staff finally dulls. This is your acquired strength. The angel of death remains in place, saying nothing. There is an air of disappointment in its silence. Ah! Come on! Really? I couldn't have gotten that diamond too.
very well.
Okay. Whew. The attack may have knocked you off your feet, but it doesn't seem you've taken too much damage. You quickly get up, brushing the dirt off your clothes.
It appears you may be worthy of redemption after all.
You notice the staff of confidence circling you, leaving a golden mist behind where it floats. The staff of confidence seems to be protecting you. You grab the staff out of the air and hold it in front of you. You stand tall and prepare to face the angel of death once and for all.
Let us fight.
Hiya! You charge towards the angel of death. Orb of power. Burn! You little... Burn! Okay, heal. Take that damage. You little... Pain in the neck! Ah, crap. I'm not losing this, dang it. Come on! I just got done with that. Alright, so I could take one more. But I'm gonna hit you at least. Ow. You! You're a douchebaggery of everything. I'm not gonna win this one. Burn. Ow. Crap. Burn again. Don't burn me, don't burn me. Crap! Ouchie! Oh, I don't think I'm surviving this one. Dang you! Alright, you son of a gunner. This doesn't paralyze you. Come on! Are you kidding me? Dagnabbit. The Angel of Death unleashes a gust of wind, causing you to lose your balance. It flies towards you, then grabs you by the neck, holding you upwards.
You performed well, but not well enough.
With its offhand, the Angel of Death conjures a small black orb. After a few seconds, the orb is about the size of a small baseball. Oh, that's about to hurt. The Angel of Death thrusts its hand into your chest, along with the orb. There's no incision, and you feel no pain. The Angel of Death then removes its hand from your chest, the black orb still in its grasp. You feel as though you've lost some part of yourself. Yeah, it's called your heart. The Angel of Death drops you onto the ground. Although your body is still intact, you feel yourself rapidly losing consciousness. The Angel of Death disappears. Within seconds, your memories are gone. You are gone. That's cheap, though, game. I paralyzed him, and you still said he had the ability to hit me. That was cheap. Round 2. Or round 3, technically, on this one. That was cheap.
I must. However, it is time we will not if.
No cheap shotting me, dang it.
Very. It appears. Blood.
Yeah. Burning me? Of course you are. Screw you! Dang! Oh, you little... See, it says paralyze. How is it supposed to be able to actually paralyze when it's not? Yeah, it doesn't paralyze. It does not paralyze whatsoever. That's a lie, game. Yeah, of course you're going to. Burning me? No. Gonna burn me now? Of course. Is this all it's gonna be, is me continuously trying to burn you and heal myself? Because this is kind of cheating at this point. Man! He's about to kill me in one shot, isn't he? Yep. I'm not winning this. Son of a commanding pain in the neck. Let me not be burned. And of course you're gonna just take all of your health back. Burning me? Crap.
There's just... wow. Yep. Now I'm dead. Oh dear God, it actually worked. Oh my God, it's actually working. Of course he does. Fucking douche. That's about to kill. Ow. Of course you are. Yep. Dang it. Ow. Of course. Come on, don't heal. Can I do it? Yeah! Get lost! You channel all of your energy into the Staff of Confidence, then unleash a shining beam at the Angel of Death. The beam hits the Angel of Death directly, damaging it and knocking the tome out of its grasp in the process. Screw you! The Angel of Death does not attempt to retrieve the tome. Instead, it remains as it is and places its hands together.
You have proven yourself. The Staff of Confidence has truly become yours to control. You have demonstrated the willpower to master the ancient rod, but it is clear that you understood the risks and overcame all challenges in the process.
You better believe that. The Angel of Death hovers towards you.
As your token for completing the trial, I present you with this key.
You put out your hands as the Angel of Death drops the key into them. The Angel of Death turns around, no longer facing you. A crystal clear door forms out of thin air in front of it.
This is the exit you have been searching for. The key will open this door and grant you freedom.
You examine the key and look at the door. Could this really be the end? The Angel of Death floats out of your way, leaving a path open to the door. You walk up to the crystal door and insert the key into a small hole. The door opens, revealing a blinding light inside. You put one arm over your eyes to block some of the rays. As you look to the right, you see the Angel of Death disappear. Looking all around, the door is the only object as far as you can see. You decide to enter. Health nut. Yeah, that's indeed. Yes. As you walk into the bright light, you feel as though you're not alone in this trial. You sense the emotions of countless other participants. With your body completely covered in light, everything fades. The end. Huh. You suck, sir. Nah, I'm just kidding. That was awesome. Having to go through about 1,000,000 times in 1 or 2 different areas, that was actually pretty awesome.
And a very interesting interactive type of game as well. I wonder if it says something afterwards. But, yeah, that was interesting. I'm wondering what in the world the whole letting him live thing really gave me. Other than a X marking on me. Come on. No? Nothing? Okay. But, that's a creepy doll. Kind of reminds me of Annabelle. If anyone's actually known of the story or seen the movie, good for you. Amazing that I know of it, right? Fern's translation, Jamie Translator. That person must have had a horrible upbringing. Just everyone making fun of them. Their whole family. I'm so sorry. Well. Yep. But that was definitely a lot of interesting storyline to read about. Seeing also of how different religions are in the same in some aspects, but yet also have a difference in it as well. And then again also of choices that change the storyline to match how you're playing. Fun as well. And thanks for playing. Yeah, this was actually really cheap. It was only for about $8 on the PlayStation Network. And really good. So, these are the stats. I've died 10 times before I cleared it once. Found 21 items, 4 journal entries, and 1 of the endings. One of, I don't know how many. Wait a minute. Is that showing a glitch in there? Oh, that's disturbing. That's a lot of items. 1, 2, 3. So that's got to be the butcher stuff, and also of if I said a different one. These have got to be the other pieces. Yep, that heart. If I would have grabbed that heart, that same playthrough, I'm betting I would have had a chance to do that. Oh my goodness gracious, there's 6 of them? Okay, that's interesting. Definitely some more stuff to find then. Well then, guess we got a lot of stuff to continue going on with that with this game. But for now, well, let's see. I have 22 out of 40 unlocked. Glimpse into a couple's past. Solve the artsy puzzle. Obtain both items in the labyrinth in one playthrough. That's what I was talking about. Elite skills. Let there be light. Obtain the lantern. Obtain the map, yes. Collect all the journal entries. Visit all areas across multiple playthroughs. That's another spot. Defeat all the possible enemies in one playthrough. So wait, I didn't visit every... The torture chamber! Because I'm not able to get through it because I need the key from the butcher. That's why. So this next playthrough, I'm thinking I'll end up going for one of the blades or the chainsaw to be able to kill him quickly. Defeat all possible enemies in one playthrough. That means I would have to go and kill the Spider Queen as well. Complete the game in a record time. Obtain all items across multiple playthroughs. That I'm working on. Follow the air at the beginning and head left. Finish the game having reached the fields with max health. Yes, that was awesome. Fulfill the cloaked man's request. Yeah. Take no damage and defeat the monster. Yeah. Oh, I got a lot of them. Not a single worry about any options of changing up everything else. But, alright. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this live stream here today, and see you next week when we actually go for a different game. I've actually recently purchased Crystal Rift, as well as Knack 2, so could be some VR in store for you. Take care then.